G'day, if you're new here, I'm ILLIBET, and this is my part 2 of the Let's Play on Soulmask, as there has been a lot of stuff added in recent time. If you haven't seen part 1, it's essentially building this hut, getting a few green crystals, taming some guys, and doing part 1 of beginnery things. If you are fairly familiar with Soulmask, you can probably forgo seeing that content if you don't need those tips, but if you do just enjoy watching my stuff, it is there. And if you are newer, there's a lot of stuff in there that will help immensely. We're at a point where I have my first little camp. I do highly advise just build something. You will be able to move later on, so don't worry about it too much. And if you're on solo play, you can have certain settings like keep loot on death, where your bag will spawn at your feet. And I do have 2 times for most things, except for I believe harvesting might be regular. But most things like XP and stuff is 2 times, and I think fighting is regular, so I take standard official damage and do damage to them, but I get more XP and I possibly gather more things, and these guys tame quicker and craft a little bit quicker. So if you're wondering why that is, it's essentially just minus everything by half if you are using this as an actual guide. Let's get me HUD back. I'm hoping my tribesmen will eat out of here, but we don't 100% know yet. They've changed an awful lot since I last played, and I do also highly recommend, before I mention anything else, try and craft this as high as you can, as soon as you can, because that's going to help your life immensely. And our journeys, like I said, are making a bed so I can sleep and get buffs there. If you have a fully built house and a comfortable house, you get better rested buffs. We're going to go on a journey to over here so I can unlock certain aspects of my mask, like this thing. That'll enable me to actually run around as some of my tribesmen, as they got some pretty decent stats going on. I can only have 3 at the moment also. This guy's got 124 gauntlets, so that's pretty epic. We'll keep him for a minute. And this one also has 122 greatsword, and I happen to get a greatsword off one of them. Although alas, I cannot tame anymore. I can still deter them, so I can still steal their weapons and stuff and potentially get something good. Let's go about and try and find what I need to craft. I need a lot of rope all of the time because I was trying to craft a lot of armor, so I burnt through that. Even though you can press V and dismantle things, you don't always get back stuff that you necessarily need, that you spend more of, like the linen. I shall also need my stuff. I don't know where it is. I should cook this too. Might as well. Got all of it sitting there. Gonna need this stuff in my pocket in case I need it. Might, we'll see. And following these journey steps up in your top left-hand corner, highly advisable. Craft and place a thatch box. Aim your view at the thatch box and press E. Oh, set it to storage plants. Right, I never did that. So I will need another thatch box anyway, so we'll build one of those. You can have dedicated storage really early on in this game. Another excellent thing about it. I might as well just craft a new one of those in case I get a better one. And you can place it on top pretty easily. Oh, let's go E and press L, and let's go set this to plants. You can also turn off what type you don't want in there. It's pretty handy. Now that will add all my plants to it when I press G. Look out. But as you can see, I got a lot of points for doing that journey step. Highly advise doing it. And some of it retroactively tracks, but not always. This love is set on taking care of my campfire, so in theory she's gonna pop stuff in here until it's full. If you're missing some things, look out in there. She's probably put it in there. Press N for a few further insight. I'll go into some of that. Anyway, craft my tanning rack, but I also got a decent axe, so I'm going to put that on them by doing their little thing they want me to do. Pop it on them. They already had one on them because it's my beginner guy. They come with a beginning set of tools for you. Might have to take those ones off and pop them on the other guys even. This guy has the most armor, so he's the best for potentially doing stuff. Now, we wanted to go to tribesman work. It is upkeeping the bonfire, so it's not the best dude for this, but you won't go too far either. And we want to collect a wild collection, and we want it around the bonfire, and we want logging. He will get a quantity of unlimited if we so desire, and he will put it in a storage box, which we can in fact name the storage box, and we can edit that later. So if I go here and I go rename, I can go once. We go confirm. I'm hoping that that guy's not going to go too far over there. There's not too many trees. And you can Go Tribesmen work, but you can access them in other ways also. So we actually want him to put it in plants box. There we are. Save work. Now. Going to deter them because I maybe want their things. Oh. Even at this level, they can mess you up. And then search the box. It's gonna let me. And take my beautiful things. And then pick up this guy. Because they will likely live for a fair while anyway. Oh, and I was gonna see how far away this actually was. Yeah, so he won't go further than this away, so likely he shouldn't fight them. You can up the degree to which they go around. And you can set your own custom markers for them to go a bit further away from your bonfire. Yeah, these guys could end up being someone really good, so it's worth just keeping them in a pile to potentially tame them on our return journey. Just keep them fed, really. I don't like how in a bush that one is. Let's place him there. I like to press tab. I find it a bit easier. Oh, he's got some nice linen pants. I should be able to repair those. So I'll steal that off him. And look, a sick blade. That's why always worth taming, always. All of them. Sometimes you have to give them 2 mushroom soups. And then still his satiety wasn't all the way up. I'm glad that I have increased timer. That's going to give them more satiety. Oh, not that much more. There we go. That's a bit better. But yeah, placing them in a bed, they will tame a lot quicker. Let's place this thing down. I can, in fact, place this down on the ground, unlike most things. And I want to do some leather. I don't want those things, though. I want that. And I already don't want it to use rough leather because it seems silly. And we can assign tribesmen to here and get them to automatically put stuff away. So let's appoint our best leather worker. At the moment, it is a novice hunter, so we'll assign them, and they're usually happier when working. So I can press F and they will do all of that. I'll just turn it down a bit because I don't know if I want them to do all of it. And then if I leave, they'll come over. Is that doing that in theory? Yeah, there he is. Nope. What's he doing? You can also fix these guys' health. And I do believe that helps them tame a little quicker too. But that just could be me and my copium. So now he's potentially doing stuff. But we can also see in Tribesmen work, we can just go operate benches, tanning rack, create rough leather, and that will override. But if he is just operating benches about the place, it would help if I was looking at the right one. So you're going to manage crafting tables once they're assigned over at the other one. And then you can actually change that around so he'll prioritize carpenter's table or whatever first. So he currently doesn't have the leather in his pocket. So he's struggling to be able to make anything. You can press this button up here and it will go to your inventory. It is already over there. Why is he not doing stuff? Too far. You can reset the location when they are being a little bit on the silly side. He just couldn't get to our desired location. So other things that we should do is build our house to be slightly more house-like. And look what else we need to build. So I'll need a loom and I'll need some rough leather for that. Butcher's table's not too hard, but mostly I want this one. So I'll need some leather rope. And I will need a loom for the leather rope. So our loom is our next task. I can now make the loom. And now I built my loom. I want to turn off that. Every time you pick them up and change them, you'll have to change that. It'll remain that for a while. And we may even get extras. Let's appoint a caregiver and let them do the work. She'll continue cutting down trees when there are more available to her. And I do need to extend this house. What do I need for my tools? I need thatch. To do with all the thatch put in there apparently. That's silly of me. And then make some more foundations. We'll make a door. Although you can turn walls very easily into doors. But yeah, if you didn't see the last episode, if things haven't taken damage, you can pick them up again once they are of full health. It takes a while for them to construct. As long as you have a campfire, that is a bonfire rather, that is lit and keeping the durability up, it should be pretty good to go. Need more floors. Go over here, which are slightly better folders, to be honest. But all in all, could be worse. This house probably won't end up too large, and I'll change it a little bit for now. Oh, right, bird's nest. Forgot about you. Well, Else we'll have to spawn over this way a little bit. And then I can pick these up by going retrieve and then place another floor there that I'll have to craft. So if I wanted to add a window, I press Z. If I wanted to change it to the doors, which I do advise having the double door, so I'll probably pick that one up and change it to a double door. I wasn't really thinking. But you just place normal ones without windows. You need little windows. Little windows about. You can also hold Z and select it like that rather than skipping through. Highly beneficial. We'll have to wait until that's finished constructing before I can pick it up, I believe. Oh no, let me pick it up. Maybe they changed that. Yeah, that door's going to be much better for our life. Let us put this one here. Also press C, get a better door. Look at us go. I would in fact be able to place flooring there too, so once this love has gathered a little bit more fibers for me, I'll be able to do that. Hopefully I'm a little bit closer to getting that bed I want so badly. So what do I need for my craftsman bench? Nothing. I can craft it. Let's go. Small wooden chest would be nice. And let's go to T, and I probably in stone weapons want to unlock that. Not level 15 yet. Can't unlock most of this. Some of it is locked behind level caps. Can't get a fancy bed yet. I will need potting techniques, so I'll unlock that. And let's see how much I can craft. A whole one. Cool. Probably want to increase the space around this side. We can relocate without having to actually reset our benches or anything too crazy. I might have to go into this guy's pocket myself. Steal some of this guy. These guys are spawning back awfully quickly. Leaps and bounds. I can now craft the bone tools. Not yet the bone weapons, but the bone tools are pretty huge. Now we make our bed. And now my mood and everything will also go up. It's not. Do only have comfort level 1 because my house isn't that upgraded. It's not that decorated. And this does take a fair while, so it's a lot quicker than what it used to be. And depending on what mask perk you picked, it's a lot quicker. Now it's daytime and I do have my little pleasant mood buff. We're going to head on over that way. I've set a shortcut marker so I can in fact see where the hell I'm going much easier. Probably don't have all the resources I need on me. But fun things, I can kill myself and get back here. Didn't save, miss score. I think that matters too much. And you want to continually press Q so no nasties do sneak up on you. The more you use certain weapons, the more that you will gain better use of them, essentially better proficiency. And you'll gain extra cool stuff, like special moves and things, the more you level them up. Same with the followers, they can have extra cool special moves when they level them up that are different to your ones. You also end up doing more damage and use less stamina, and you can actually pick those perks. Oh yeah. Let's deter these guys and see what they have. Do gain a moment of invulnerability when you are attacking them, and I do advise these guys are kind of like unhostile, it would seem, or they're dumb, but I do advise moving away from the other guy while you're attacking so you don't accidentally murk him. Oh, still his skirt. That like they could end up being amazing, but also outcasts can't get certain perks, so you don't necessarily want to get full of outcasts and get super attached to them or anything. Don't really need that green skirt. Then we can kill them and get extra stuff, so pretty handy. I could steal their sticks. I believe their fire will go out. Near certain camps you actually do get little respawn fires. Why is this area looking so logged out? The locals have been around. Yet to find a monkey nest. I was so sure there was one close to where I was before. I think there still is, but boar. Boars are aggressive, as you can see. Some animals are, some are not. Whoa. In the beginning levels are always quite a lot, but yeah, I do have that turned up a smidge. Didn't actually mean to do that, meant to do this. I want these for run. They do come in incredibly handy. They're a little harder to come by in certain areas. Very easy to come by down here. They will not always be down here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's something that you can even craft. Okay, we're getting closer to our location. If you are feeling afraid, you can place down a campfire. You will need a building over it, otherwise it may deteriorate. Not deteriorate, turn out if it rains. But yeah, no. I think we risk it. All the biscuit. Place my 8 sticks in there. And I've got this in 40 whatever minutes. If I don't, then I need to get good, to be honest. I don't think there's like a boss guy here, but maybe. Who are all of you? Yeah, so these guys are likely to be slightly more aggressive. Rude. Deter. Deter, I say. In the beginning game, I do really enjoy deterring basically everyone, just in case they have good stuff. He's already fairly high level. To be honest, we might be able to gather him on our way back. We'll leave him for now. Whoa, excuse you, sir. You're not allowed to be so crazy. But it does mean, oop, he might be kind of cool. Because if dudes attack you and they seem kind of cool, when you tame them, they often are kind of cool. So I, in fact, might even put a soup on him or two. And a little band-aid. Help him out slightly. He could be worth taking home. You can also take off your weapon and punch them with your hands if you're scared of killing them. Especially once you become higher level, it's real easy to do. It probably isn't very good. It's hard to know sometimes. If you're not sure if there's extra enemies in the area, try and open a box and you won't be able... Yeah, you walk away from me, you bastard. I'll take your slightly better things than my things. Level 3 there. Well, let's see if that was all of them. It was indeed all of them. We get some slightly better stuff out of here. We'll take it. Always worth checking again if there's a tablet. Not all places have tablets, and sometimes they're in hitty little back areas or on other bits of these temple-y bits. Like there are some that I'd run past a bazillion times, didn't even know they were there. Now we need this. We got our bits from our box because we're on a single player server. Sometimes on multiplayer servers the bits are not there. And now we can take control, which is pretty cool. Need further insight. Pause to read. And this is actually to help us on the next step when we want to unlock some of the vault. That's fun. The tablets around. I don't think there is here. Another box though. We'll take it. Then let's see, under our mask setting, we should now be able to do this. Oh, I should have brought my single green crystal with me. I almost did too. There are many more camps kind of near here that I might be able to acquire one from. If you can't see passed out dudes, they're usually about. Where's this one? Let's kill him. Let's kill this hunter. And I think we'll kill that warrior and we'll keep this guard. Oh, and I can also now upgrade this proficiency to do more damage or use less stamina. Probably going to do damage for now. It's pretty beneficial. And then this guy, I think I'm going to very slowly carry back to base camp. Or potentially wait around and get... They ain't tamed yet. It'll take a little while. Where potentially would be another camp close to here, maybe over there. I might be able to run over there and back, maybe closer. I should probably venture towards the water regardless because I can get some clay while I'm there. But this guy I should also bring slightly further away and maybe put by my campfire, wherever the hell I left that. And I have to kill a boar. Tedious job being a jungle woman. But we get it done. Really a pretty decent place to leave him for now. And hopefully by the time I get back from the water, I'll have that stuff respawn because I doubt I'm going to find anything up here. But getting the clay would be pretty beneficial. Again, if you are a multiplayer server, there's a solid chance there may not even be any clay at the water. But maybe. There's a baby turkey. You can get eggs out of these nests. Oh, you bastard. Die. Got him. I got a perfect kill. Look out. We love perfect things. I'm pretty sure this water is safe and doesn't have alligators at it either. I'm looking for these poopy bits of rock here. Guy was very unimpressed with me. This spot's a fairly decent spot to make a little beginner hut because of the location of the clay. And mining things is really nice XP, regardless of if you have 2 times on or not. There's a baby capybaras that you can eventually tame a lot of poop from. And you will go through that amount of clay pretty quickly. 206. It's something. It'll get me at least going. Now, with any luck, stuff may have even respawned back at that other place. Oh, we got some more, dude. They're everywhere now. Monkey storage. There's no monkeys about, though. Sometimes there are. I have insufficient mask energy. To fix that, I can eat one of these. Eventually, you can make a better little thing so you don't have to eat a million. To the mole whales. Yeah, right little collection of decent stuff. Wish I could know what they actually were before I murdered them. He didn't even stand a chance. I am too all-powerful. Hate that. Let's change my marker to over there. You can set custom markers so you don't have to keep changing that guy. So you can mark all of these little camps that don't come up. You can have a fair few custom markers, and depending on your server settings, I've got the ability to have 100 custom markers. So I can always know where everybody is, providing I remember to actually put the markers down. Hey, they're back. Must be single player things just because I left the area. Here, you bastard. Sometimes they just don't want to get got. Ooh. Take all your things. He could be cool, he could be shit. It's worth seeing. It does look like the boxes won't be back yet. I might have to wait some time. No. Come back. I might want to have a bandage. They're actually messing me up. Oh, looks like the boxes have respawned. Or at least the first one has. The second one shouldn't be long behind it. Just gonna loot all of his stuff. I, in theory, hopefully will get enough of the guides from this. Crystals. I did. And let's... Oh, I've got to be awareness 15. I'm not quite yet that either. The slight technicalities. For some reason, I thought I was much closer than that. Boo, heinous. Yuck. Bit on that. Well, got me out of the box. Well, guess I go on a murder spree. Whoop. There goes that. Flawless. I'm so slow at changing weapons when they're in the incorrect locations. To be honest, it just doesn't give me that much. Like mining rocks gives me more. Now, anyone's guess where I put old mate? Somewhere over here? There. Where are more things to kill? There's one. Let's kill him. Boop-a-doop. I mean, it's decent, but I still have like 6,000 HP to generate. So I think it's walking back slowly for me, to be honest. Oh, there's my fire. Don't know how I couldn't find that before. Let's see how overweight I'm gonna be. I mean, I want to pick you up. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. That's doable as long as I can remember to drop stuff and drop him when I have to fight something. Fully doable. I just have to touch a couple of things at home. Should be able to long press and take control of one of them at home. See, these guys. These guys are a perfect example of me having to pay attention. Got them pretty good. I do like, I think they've decreased the rate of wild spawns. I vaguely remember reading that so that you're less likely to have like 50 million of them here. That's cool. Probably why I'm seeing less vicious beasts about. So far, not once got murdered by a jaguar. Yet. Very much yet. Oh, there's another camp. We should definitely take advantage of that. Ta-ta. Oh, gold shoes, gold thing. Her plants, all worthy. She could be good. Whoa, excuse you, wild dog. Whoa, now they're involved. Ah, deter, man. I said deter. Oh, I've got insufficient energy. Oh no. It's okay, he'll go away. And I'll revive. He'll also regain. If you get naked, you'll regain quicker, but you can also heal. While I'm here, I might as well eat a couple of these. Moving will aggro them, but it will also make you die more. So bandaging is making me die because I'm moving a little bit. But ultimately, it's fixing me. And then, if you want to bandage again, I'll try that again. It was kind of crazy. Whoa. No, whoa, kind of crazy guy. You can also dodge their attacks, but what would be the fun in that? They've had some pretty decent stuff on them, not gonna lie. They could be good, but they have to die. I can't get them yet. Very close, but not yet. The other guy lived. I'd fuck with that. That's pretty weird. That doesn't usually happen. Usually, their body disappears. We kill them. It took a long time. Oh my god. Did I just kill the wrong person? No. Oh my god. That freaked me out for a second. My god. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay. Oh, getting so close to be able to do this capturing them ability. Not long now. Finally made it back to base. Put him in the pile. These guys going pretty good, pretty good. Now I need to try and generate a little bit of XP. Resetting that sated buff, the little comfort guy, be worthy. I even want to have a little bit of a snooze actually. Just had to journey up to the little temple near me to get a little bit more points, it would seem. No points, crystals, because now that I have the levels, I don't have the crystals because I'm a little ham learning other stuff. Delay with me. Boop. Die, you guy. I don't really know who's who here. It's all good. I did actually find that monkey nest too. Just there. So hopefully I'll be able to get a monkey or two soon. I can also grow some corn because I managed to get corn out of a box somewhere. And I can get more corn seeds by doing this, which also gives me decent-ish XP at the lower levels. And that way, I'll have it forever. Certain thrall camps or follower camps, outcast camps, whatever, will actually give you some compost to make your growing easier because you need certain fertilizers to grow certain foods. Get a couple of free goes, but eventually don't need it. They have made all of that a lot easier early game. This is what we're looking out for with our monkey nest. There was actually monkeys here. Oops, still is. And haven't killed that one yet because maybe I want to see what level he is, but I did kill the other two. We can finally go here and level this up. Woo! It'll be a while till we can level that up again, crystal wise and just generally wise. I got 20 levels. Woo, this way, my guy. And I'll go see who I got at my little camp. Probably won't end up keeping them all for very long. But who knows, one of them might stay with me forever. I had one that stayed with me for a very, very, very long time on one of my last playthroughs. You never know. Every time I'm running up on camp and they're like getting about, it freaks me out a little bit. Like every time. Now, who are you when you're at home? Prone to hunger, not too bad. Loves cloth gear. Weirdo. He could have better those stats. He could be worse too. 118 great sword. Could be 120. It's not perfect. He would be one of the first to go if he was to go. I thought he was going to be way cooler than what he was. He does have 115 spear, which isn't heinous. I'll unlock that straight away. And decent harvesting. Yeah, he's not that great. He'd probably be one of the first to be honest. Who knows, he could have cool masteries. Next, then, who are you? We can also go I and check them out that way. This person is here. Oh, they're a red. That's cool. That's our first red we've gotten, which just means they can have certain other perks to them. Then we can go this way and actually go look at their proficiencies. Ooh, dual blade, pretty decent. Blade, pretty decent. They may stay. Yeah, definitely. Not much of a crafter, but that's okay. I'll get more crafters later. Yeah, they can get cool other these perks and cool other these perks. I do believe. There's some other stuff that they advantage from. Oh, that's nice. And who are you? Level 1. Really? Okay. I'm crazy. Oh, they're a blue. Love bronze weapons. That likes the snow. Jesus Christ. Aversion to panthers. Not too bad. Injury somethings. Not too bad. Battle experience is nice. This one also has that, but slightly less than. Very soon I will be able to hold Q and actually see some of these stats like this. I won't be able to see like everything, but it does make it a lot easier. But now these guys shall stay. I think, do have some good greatsword, some good blade. I could quite easily take control of any of these ones and get them to do some stuff. So that would level me up and them up because we level up a little bit separately. A little bit the same. The other person had pretty high weapon and armor crafting. It's intolerable for now. It's good to actually go along and unlock these. The vagabond is probably the best person for me to take over currently. I don't even know where they are at though, so maybe it's going to be novice hunter. And when you take them over with control, you can also deploy up to 3 and get them to follow you around and help you out, which is quite nice. If you control them, you can also get them to deploy, but you essentially just swap your mask over and your soul, and now you're this guy. Your dude will eventually sit down and chill out. I don't think they do anything now. Yeah, no, a moment for her to sit down and chill out. So I could go along and actually eat some food, make sure my food's foodied, steal a water container off her if she had one, doesn't. All the water containers are in the beach thing. It has no place so naked. Let's go fill these up. Oh, he's a lanky bastard. It was a long-winded effort to be able to get here, but we got here in the end. And now look at us go. We can take advantage of a lot of their stuff that we don't get, which is really nice. Like those higher proficiencies. So if you're going to go fight a boss or whatnot. And don't fret, you have the chance to be able to save them later on. And even the ability to be able to store them away in a chamber in case you have some thrall cap limits. That's all stuff for later episodes. Let me know in the comments if you prefer to deploy thralls and use your own guy, followers I should say, and get some of their data later on and perk your main character up a bit, or do you just run around mostly as followers? I'm always curious to know because I do a little bit of both, but I know some people just solo their main character and they never get around as their followers and vice versa. And once you're able to save their data, it really doesn't matter if they die, it just takes a little while. If you've got perfected rebirthing unlocked, just takes a while, like I said. If you've enjoyed this content, consider subscribing and smashing that like button, and pop on over to Twitch every now and then and catch us live and hang out with us. We fumble about in various survival games, very rarely PvP these days, but hey, sometimes PvP. And until next time, I hope you have an excellent day, evening, night, morning, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. Stick around for the next episode. See you next time.